Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to show you guys how you can grind the 81 plus player pick. We're going to talk about, is it worth it? Maybe some good players to use for chem, things like that. We're going to show you guys the mid icon player pick too. Kind of talk about that a little bit, but we'll make a separate video for that as well. So if you do enjoy it, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's see if we can get 50 likes. So without further ado, let's get it. So first thing I want you to notice about this is it's an 81 plus player pick with the option of 2 cards. Now, you need 5 rare players. You need 9 players in total. All need to be gold, so theoretically you could use 4 common golds. You need 30 chem, and take note of the shape. You got a goalkeeper, a center back, midfielders, and wingers, and a striker. This is an interesting formation, which a lot of places might make it easy to get chem, but also some of them might make it hard. But let's open this first to see what we get. I already did one of them and my recording stopped recording. We got an 84 in the last one. So let's see what we can get here, if it's any good, to kind of get an idea of how these will be for us. Rebic, okay, that was absolute butt cheeks. I love him as a player, but to get him in this pack is a no-go. So what I would say, if you guys are grinding these, be careful with how many you do depending on your club situation, because you are essentially putting in 9 players for one. That is really going to drain your club in quickly. So if these aren't going your way, your direction, and you're getting to a point where you're running out of golds, do not just spend a fortune on these. Try to be smart with how you do it. So let me give you 2 ways I would recommend you do this with the current market. So first thing we need is the rare golds. If you're wanting to buy rare golds and common golds off the market, first thing I would do is go to gold rares, see how much they're currently going for. I'm assuming a lot of things aren't selling for 700 coins, which might make it hard to flip these. So what I would recommend is either pick a league and or pick a nation that you can use quite a bit. So for this, we're going to go with MLS. And if we go to 700 coins here, you're going to notice a little bit has changed. Some of these will sell within the hour, but it looks like you just have these strikers mainly up here. I don't know how many other positions you're going to have. So instead of MLS, let's actually try something like, I don't know, how about Spain? Would Spain be a good one? Yeah, so everything sells within the hour for 700 coins. Looks like some positions might be better than others, but this is something you theoretically could flip. So we're going to do a filter of 650 and maybe like a 900 minimum by now. This isn't as important. We're just going to pick up cards. The ones we do get, we're going to store in our club. And then the duplicates that we pick up, we're going to flip those on for profit. Now, you might notice that some players go for more, some players go for less. Kind of track that stuff and see what you need for chem and how to go from there. You don't necessarily need to store everything either. If you want to, like, let's say, bid on 10 to 15 cards, store one in your club and sell the other 14 on, you can do that as well. That could be a good way of making some coins while also slowly making these packs over time. And these prices are going to change, and these things people are going to bid on is going to change too. So kind of be open to change your mind on a lot of this stuff and move around. Now, let's say there's an off chance that gold rares get expensive or there's a lot of competition. Most likely the competition's thing's going to happen more than expensive. I would recommend going to Libertadores, doing a 600 minimum price, and then doing a 650 max. You're going to get some... Oh. EA doesn't like us, I guess. We got to flip a dinosaur or something, probably. Anyways, so what we're doing here with the Libertadores is, if you guys didn't know, Libertadores cards that are gold cards, because everything that's Libertadores is a rare. If it's 75 rated or higher, it counts as a gold rare. So if you guys are ever struggling for chem, or you're struggling to bid on a league and or a nation that you can successfully win a lot of cards from, this might be one of your next best options. So I'll kind of show you the filter here in a second once it loads back in. But you can do the same thing with common golds. Figure out how much common golds are going for. Those are going to be a little bit easier to flip, just because there's honestly just less on the market, I feel like, and people want them more for the most part for different things. And they end up being more expensive sometimes than the gold rares. So keep that in mind too. But going back, let's go to the league again. So Libertadores, you do not want a quality on there. You can if you're on web app or companion app, but here you don't need it. So if you want to place a 600 bid on a 75 rated, feel free to do so. And then anything that's 76 and above, you can place a 650. Now, If you want to go for certain positions to help you with chem, sweet. Compare price though to see what these are going within the hour. Looks like a lot of these are going to start rising to probably 800 by now, which would make it a little bit easier to flip these. So keep that in mind. Same thing will be true with common golds like we were doing before with rares. Look to see what the cards are going for. Everything's selling for 350. That's typically the case. If we go to 400, you're going to notice everything's selling for 400. If we go to 450, however, you're going to notice that everything still goes for 450. Before, that wasn't the case. They're slowly starting to go up. As you see here, now they're going to be going to 500. They'll probably get up to 600 for most cards, would be my guess. So if you want to right now, feel free to go through and just mass bid 350 if you can win them. If you're struggling to win them, feel free to do 400 and sell for a little more. Completely up to you what you want to do there. However, even though I just explained this, I would not recommend that method. The way I would recommend grinding, especially if you're trying to go for the icon or you're trying to get fodder in general, future stars, I would go the League SBC route, which I'm going to link you our Libertadores grind in the description if you guys want to watch that video. It's how I'd recommend you grind the Libertadores. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm doing two leagues. I'm doing the Libertadores, I'm doing the Prem. So every card that I get, and I'll show you this in a second, you have, 4 rare golds, 4 rare silvers, and 4 rare bronzes in the rare mixed players pack that you get every single time you run through. We've been doing this 4 to 5 times a day easily and making profit on it. If we go in here, you get the 4 rares at the end, 4 rare golds, so you theoretically only need 1 more each run through to be able to do the 81 plus player pick with the rares needed. Now, where are you going to get the commons? Here you got a team that gives you a gold player pack, so you get 11 commons, you get 1 rare gold. I've packed a future star from this as well, really easy to do so. Jumbo gold pack, this is just going to print you coins, whether that's the contracts, consumables with position changers, a lot of them, striker to center forward, cam to center mid, 5K. If you pack those, you're in good luck. Common gold players, rare gold players, both of those will have value. Now that the common golds are going up, this is going to be even more insane for you. Jumbo silver pack, you can keep the silvers that you want to do League SBCs with. Everything else you can throw away, or I mean sell, don't throw away. Make coins on it. A lot of them go for a decent bit of coins, so that'll be a very profitable pack. Then the Electrum Players pack, where you get another 12 players. This time, 6 are going to be gold, 6 are going to be silver, hoping for 1 rare. Hopefully that becomes the gold rare. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you get a silver rare as well. But anyways, I'm not going to explain to you how to grind this exactly because we have a video on that. I'll link it in the description, like I said, if you want to watch it. But essentially, I would run through this, use the fodder you get from here to craft your 81 pluses. Now, there's going to be situations where you might be running low on gold rares. You might have more commons since you don't need as many commons as you need for the rares. In this case, I would go to the gold upgrade here, where for 11 common gold players, you can get yourselves 2 rare gold players. This is going to be nice because you have a chance to pack a future star. All you got to do is put them in there, and you're good to go. Same thing here. If you wanted to do bronze upgrade to make some silver players, you can do that. 11 bronzes into this SBC gets you 1 rare silver, 1 common silver. You can pack a future star through that. It's been done before. Silver upgrade, this gets you 3 common gold players pack. So if you're not wanting to buy those commons, which will add up over time, you can get 3 here, which if you look at the requirements, you need 5 rares and 9 total players. So you're going to need 4 commons each run through. Do 2 of these and you're going to be set. Here, what I do with this one, this is my favorite by far, because not only can you pack a future star in here, this gets me all my fodder, whether it's the commons that we can put into the player pick, or this is going to give me the commons to then put into the gold upgrade to get more rares. Now, you can do this however you like. Some people like only using off leagues and no league SBCs in here. Like I showed you before, I'm only doing the Prem and Lib. So if it's not a Prem silver or a Lib silver, I'm essentially sending everything. Now, is this the most efficient way of going about things? Is this the way you should do it? That is kind of up to you. The reason I do it like this is it frees up kind of my mind to stick with the Lib, stick with the Prem, and then everything else can go into upgrades. That way I can make more common player packs. That way I can make more rare gold player packs. That way I can make more 81 plus player picks. In my head, it makes sense. If you have another way you want to grind, let me know. That seems to be pretty efficient on my end. And yeah, I'll be doing that on stream. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by and let me know. Again, the rares, any Prem card we get, we keep and we do this. This is going to get us a rare players pack at the end and some pretty good packs throughout that will also give us some fodder and coins back. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you did enjoy, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. By the time I'm recording this, I believe we are 100 subs away from 10K. We're getting close, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you have any other videos you'd like me to make, I'm going to do one on how to grind the mid-icon player pick. I'm going to show you some steps and ways that you can use the things currently into the game to do that. But yeah, I'll see you next time. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. God bless.